What's up, guys? Test, test, 1, 2. What is up, everyone? Just setting up here. Hey, everyone. Hey. We got a full chat going on already, huh? What's up, everyone? Still testing, working the kinks out with this YouTube Live here. I'm usually on Twitch. Keeping Twitch just for my gameplay streams. I'm doing all my other stuff on here now. I figure more interactions with you guys because I know some of you guys missed the Twitch streams. So I've been doing some other stuff on here on YouTube. How are you, everyone? Doing good. How about you guys? Where's everybody from? Where's everybody around the world? We're in Jersey here in the U.S. This is my chillin' chat where we just kick it, hang out, and just chill. Doing some stream testing here. Canada. Oh, cool. It's 4 o'clock exactly here, p.m. Oh, wow. Big time difference, huh? Oh, Honduras. Wow. Wow. Very cool. When I do regular videos, when I'm not streaming, I never get to really find out where everybody's from. So this is a good way to find out where my viewers are from. That's why it's always hard to set up a stream, because I never know what time it is, for different people. It's tough. So I'm seeing this chat on here. Oh, Nigeria, huh? Wow. What a mix, huh? This is cool. What a mix. Wow. Test my different screens here. Hold on, guys. I'm going to switch through my my different screens of my encoder here. Let me know if I'm switching, if I'm changing on your end. Okay. What are the temperatures where everybody's at? It's what is it here? It hasn't been too bad here. It's weird for November for Jersey. 42. I mean, it's not bad at all. We still got like crickets and stuff and snakes, which is really weird. Because everything's usually hibernating here by now. I know we're usually getting frosts. The plants are all starting to die. This year's different. This year we got decent weather. It hasn't really dropped during the night that much. I mean, I brought the indoor plants in because I don't want to chance it. I mean, we have gotten a few cold spells. About 45 minutes from me yesterday, it was hailing, like big hail. But I mean, in general, this year, it hasn't been that bad. It's been, I can't complain about the weather. But then again, I like the cold weather. I actually can't stand the heat. I can't stand the summertime. I hate sweating. Oh, wow. 33, huh? Wow. Oh, what? Oh, Nigeria? Okay. What kind of critters they have out there? I'm a big critter guy. I like wildlife and nature. I do a lot of photography. I could imagine the stuff you got there. We got a lot of bears. We have a decent amount of reptiles, mostly non-poisonous stuff. But I tell you what, one thing we have here is big spiders. I mean, we got some big insects here. I mean, in this mostly in this the summertime. Frogs. We were loaded with frogs this year. Every year we get something that comes in like droves, and this year we actually had the cicadas in the trees. Those noisy things. But big year for frogs, big year for toads, especially right after a rain. We get tons of toads. But I did a lot of photography this year, not as much as I wanted to. I was gonna do a lot of the fall leaves, shoot the fall with the camera. I was actually gonna send the drone up, but the colors weren't really that good this year. The colors weren't at peak this year. At least in my part of Jersey, and I'm up at the north. I'm up at the top, right before you get into like New York, PA. And the leaves weren't nothing really to brag about. I mean, some trees are decent, but for the most part, I mean, I was gonna do some really nice fall shots. Nothing that spectacular. Hopefully, we have a decent winter where I could get some nice snow pictures. So let's see what else is going on here. All right, let me test a couple things here. What do we got going on here? So they have, I don't know, whoever has a Switch, they just came out with the Twitch app. Did anybody check it out yet? I don't know what you could do from it. You can't stream from your Switch yet, but um, I know in interviews when Reggie Fils-Aimé was president of Nintendo, he always says, "Oh, we're not into that." I don't know if Doug Bowser changed changed anything in that, but I know the Twitch app for Switch is mostly for viewing other channels, which broadens the audience because whoever's got a Switch now can tune into Twitch channels. So that's pretty cool. They never had a Twitch app before. I downloaded it, but I haven't really tested it that much. Which is cool because you can actually watch my channel on Twitch now. Oh. Oh, fall in Canada. Oh, I could imagine. I've seen some shots of that of Canada in the fall. It's spectacular. When I was I'm trying to think now. Oh man, I mean, let's see. How old was I? You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I guess I was around 9. Maybe I was older. Maybe 11. Well, whatever. 9, 10, 11. I went to Niagara Falls. And we went to that Maid of the Mist, the boat that goes under the falls. Oh, it was I think it was during the summer though. It was hot. I remember that. And then we went to like Lake Ontario. Yeah, we went with an RV, a camper, and we stood like a week with a friends of ours, with neighbors at the time. We all got together and went on a road trip, and we have a place up in PA, so we stood there as like a halfway point, and then from there we went to Niagara Falls. Oh man, it was good. Yep, I remember that. We got some nice pictures, from back then. I mean, I didn't have the camera equipment like I do now. I think my mother had like a Polaroid and a throwaway or something. I don't know what I had, but I was even shooting pictures back then. But what a cool place. Hey, how are you? What's going on? Oh, my chat is froze and then it all came back at the same time. Hey, Josh, what's going on? Yeah, Canada was definitely nice. It was a nice trip. Haven't been there since. But yeah, I want to say I was around like 11 or so. But we tried to get in as much sightseeing as we could. We might have went to some parks in the area. I don't remember. I remember we did a lot of hiking. Do I like Super Mario Galaxy? It's one of my favorite games. Yeah. Matter of fact, you know what's crazy? I was yesterday, last night actually, no lie, I was transferring everything still over to my Switch OLED because it doesn't carry the games over. So it carries the game saves over. You have to re download everything from the eShop, and then if you have something on physical cart, you have to stick it back in and re update it. So I was going through all my stuff. So I have that physical 3-pack that they stopped selling. It's Mario 64, Mario Galaxy, and Mario Sunshine. And I was just saying to myself, oh man, I'd like to replay Galaxy on the OLED. I'm hoping that they come out with Galaxy 2 remastered for the OLED. They haven't come out with that. I'm wondering if that's gonna come out separate. So, but oh yeah, that's a classic. Yep. Yep, good game. I like the 3D Mario games. Oh, how's it look? That game's got a pop. Because I was thinking the other day, I was thinking of games that would look really good on that screen, and Galaxy came to mind. Somebody was telling me that I know Metroid Dread is like amazing. Somebody was telling me that one of the best games, believe it or not, is Tetris Effect. Because of the blacks, Tetris Effect connected. I heard it's unbelievable on the OLED. I played Splatoon. I was doing some online Splatoon 2 last night. It looked good. Yeah, everything's very vibrant. I can imagine. Now, let me ask you something. Did you go right to an OLED or did you have an older Switch? Well, the reason I'm asking is how do you feel about the battery? I'm getting decent battery life. I've talked to a whole mess of people and I'm getting like mixed reviews. Like some are saying they get less, I mean it depends on your, settings too. Yeah, maybe tonight I'll start checking that out I'll start messing with that just to see how it looks in person. I know you can't tell on YouTube. It doesn't translate. It doesn't look the same. You got to really see it in person. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's cool. How's your battery been? I mean, I know they improved it. Well, they had to with that screen. I'm loving that kickstand. I noticed I'm using it in tabletop more than I used to. That old kickstand was a pain in the butt. I tried Breath of the Wild. It looks really good. Yep. Yep. Yep, that game pops. Looks nice and vibrant. I do have the vibrant setting on by default. I know you can change it to standard. I really don't know why you would do that. The whole point of that screen is to have so much, vibrant. I guess I don't know. But yeah, Breath of the Wild, I tried Skyward Sword remastered. They both look really good. I love the Wii U. Yep, I still got my Wii U connected upstairs. Some great games. And look how many games from the Wii U got ported to the Switch. How are you? Hi, JP. How you doing? Talking about Switch and that vibrant screen on the OLED. Welcome back. I'm looking forward to Arceus next year, the Pokemon. Oh, yeah, absolutely. They're very good games. Oh, Crystal Barriers? Wow. Is anybody here, just a random question here, trying to get like a sense of, the viewer base here when how people are going to adapt to this when it eventually comes out, but I know a lot of people follow me. Is anybody interested in the Intellivision Amico, or do you think that is geared towards you? Or is that like not your thing? Being a Nintendo, a Nintendo player, one that plays on Nintendo platforms. What do you think about that system, or do you even know anything about it? I was talking to some people today about that. Because I cover the system quite a lot on here. And, it's the opinions are all over the place. I mean, all over. I never seen anything quite like it. Very similar to the Atari VCS. So if you go back on some of my older videos, I've interviewed the CEO, Tommy Tellerico. He's pretty big in the gaming industry. He's done a lot of music producing for games, soundtracks. He did that Video Games Live where he goes on stage and brings the music on stage. He worked on, I think, 300 something games. And he's the CEO of Intellivision now, the old school Intellivision from back like in the 70s and 80s. And he's bringing back the games reimagined, he's calling it. So like, a lot of Atari titles too, like Asteroids, Night Stalkers, Astro Smash, Brain Duel. And it's going to be a new system, but it's supposedly take care. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. It's geared towards a family-friendly console. People were a little bit upset about the price because he kind of price hiked it during the production. The big problem now is it just keeps getting delayed. And it doesn't look like it's really coming out this year. So, I talked to him a couple nights ago on private messaging on Twitter. He's not really at liberty to say right now. He says he is making a big announcement sometime this year. I guess pre-order people naturally are going to get the system first. Very similar to like the Steam Deck, the Playdate, and a lot of those other smaller game companies that are coming out with their own system. The Evercade Versus, the new Evercade system coming out by Blaze Entertainment, they're all delayed. But the Amico has been delayed like 3-4 times. I'm interested to see how it comes out. I know it's definitely not going to be no powerhouse. It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to compete with like next gen systems. It's a retro system, but it's also not just retro. It looks like a lot of, child type games as well. Family friendly is what they're marketing it as. So we'll see. Yeah, supposedly it is. The delay is because of COVID, chip shortages, but it's been delayed even before that. We're talking about the Intellivision Amico, if anybody's hyped up for it. We're talking about Switch, OLED, how games look on that new screen. Oh, wow, Elijah. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting to hear. That's what I wanted to know. Okay, yeah. No, it looks like a party system, kind of like, the Wii U. I mean, the Wii. The original Wii, like with Wii Bowling came out. Remember that and all that fun stuff? Or I guess he's aiming also towards the new generation of kids that maybe missed out on that. So we'll see. I mean, who knows? Definitely interested to see how it turns out, and I hope the best. I hope the best for him. I hope it turns out to be a big viewer install base, and people get more interested in it. I know it's hard to market something like that. I mean, they don't have the big budget like Microsoft, the big three, right? Microsoft, PlayStation, and Nintendo. So we'll see how they do. Yeah, it's not too bad. It was cheaper originally, but I guess because of production costs and all that, it did get a little bit of a price hike. There's different versions of it. It also depends on what retailer you get it at, what color, what bundle. But it's additionally like $249. I think it goes all the way up to $299. But it does come with 2 controllers, 6-pack in games. The 6th game is not announced yet. And games will run from anywhere from $5 to $10. And there's also, this is a big controversial topic, physical games for $20 that you can order, but they're technically not physical. So Intellivision is calling it physical products, where you get a box with box art, comes with a 3D lenticular card, it comes with a coin, and it comes with a RFID code card that you scan, tap onto your Amico, and it downloads the game once the system comes out. Kind of similar to like I have a lot of actual Switch cases that don't even have cartridges in them. For example, like Overwatch, where it just comes with the code, but you have the game case for your shelf. Quite interesting. We'll see. We'll see what happens when it comes out. Hopefully it's supported for a while. And there's supposed to be over 50-something games in development. And a lot of games that I'm interested in. I mean, you got a lot of the kid games, but you got a lot of the games that I grew up with. Cloudy Mountain, Flying Tigers, Rigid Force Redux. And also, they all add their own thing to them. They're not straight ports. They're adding their own kind of flair to them. Oh, yeah, sure. Yep. Yeah, me and my cousin watch that from time to time. It's good. I like it. My cousin is actually really into it. I was a big Simpsons guy growing up. Is anybody looking forward to talking about shows? Is anybody looking forward to The Witcher Season 2 on Netflix? I thought that first season was amazing. The production value on that show is incredible. Oh, I watched an anime. I watched a Witcher anime too on Twitch. Netflix recently. Night of the Witcher or Night of the Werewolf, something like that. It was very good. It was very well made. I'm waiting for that Witcher next gen update that got delayed to next year. Another thing that got delayed. Big Witcher fan. Hey, how are you? Yeah, a lot of good shows coming out. But The Witcher really got my attention when I first saw that first season. Really well done. All right, thank you for stopping by. I hope you can catch the next stream. Thank you. You take care. Oh, yeah, big time. Awesome. Yeah, big hype for The Witcher, for sure. Is there any games that are still coming out this year that you guys are looking forward to? So I guess the big one would be Halo Infinite, right? And then Pokemon. Yeah, I guess those are really the two big ones that are still coming out. I can't wait for the Halo multiplayer. Oh, what is this? Yeah, I'm doing that viewer voted poll on Twitter. That poll got crazy. I can't believe the results that came out of that. Whew. Not except for one, not the 3 games that I thought would make it to the end. Not saying that there's nothing wrong with them, but not the 3 that I thought would make it. But that's why you have viewer voted. Well, Halo Infinite, and then you have the Pokemon games. I think there's some indie titles too coming out. Let's see here. But most of them are all out already. Let's see. Yeah, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Oh, Battlefield 2042. Halo Infinite. And then you go right into next year, basically. Next year is going to be insane. That's another year-end series that I'm coming out with. My most anticipated for 2022. You want to stay tuned for that very soon. Yep, the Pokemon one. Yep. Oh, hell yeah. Hello from Ireland. Wow. Awesome. Yeah, I'm Italian and Irish. My family's from Belfast. Yep. My dad's side. Never been to Ireland. I heard it's beautiful, though. Would like to take a trip one day. Oh, yeah, yeah. Let me ask you a question. What do you think of Vanguard? I know Vanguard got a lot of heat. I gotta tell you, I'm loving it. I'm liking the campaign. Listen, those cutscenes in Vanguard are phenomenal. I never seen such. They're like Blizzard level quality cutscenes. And the multiplayer's fast, and I really like the maps. I'm having a lot of fun with Vanguard. I mean, I suck terribly, but man, do I have fun with Vanguard. I'm really liking it. My Twitter is blowing up. What is going on? Um. Oh wow, we got another one from Ireland. Woo! Ireland's in the house tonight. What time is it right now in Ireland? It's 4:30 p.m. here. She sells seashells by the seashore. Oh my god, that's a tough one. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Oh, 9:30, huh? Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, quite a bit of a difference, huh? Hmm. Yeah, so you're on the same page as me. All right. Yeah. I don't know what people's problem is. Now I'm looking forward to seeing how Battlefield comes out. Cuz I mean there are people that are playing it and it's in the early access beta. I'm going to play it when the servers officially go online. That game looks really big. I played the early betas a few months ago. You could get footage on my channel. But really cool stuff. So it's going to be I tell you what, it's the battle of the first person shooter this year. Think about it. You got Battlefield and Call of Duty, which is the big one, but then you got Halo Infinite. And I guess Back for Blood technically. Far Cry 6. There was a ton of first person shooters. Oh yeah, the original Mario Maker servers. I don't know. Nintendo lately has been notorious for this. They've just been on like a server shutdown spree. It's, I don't, yeah. Yeah, Halo, December 8th. That's the release date for Halo Infinite. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, my game awards are going to be crazy this year. Here's a spoiler. I did start it already. But I got to wait for everything to come out. It's the only really way to do it. Especially when some of the biggest games are yet to be released. I mean, Halo Infinite, Pokemon, they're big games. Battlefield. I think I'm going to narrow it down to 12 this year. So it's going to be a tough competition. I don't know, does anybody have a favorite game that they played this year so far? One that's standing out? Oh, yeah, that's definitely going to happen. That's a matter of time with the Wii U. Oh, yeah. I play my 3DS constantly still, and I worry about that. I love my 3DS. I just had it out yesterday. I got the XL model. Oh, Forza Horizon 5 is Oh man, it's mind blowing. I mean, visually, the amount of content in that game, it's fantastic. It's incredible. Oh yeah, the 2DS is good. Yep. Yeah, Forza is amazing. Oh wow. Woo. Yeah, great game. Yeah, it feels good in the hands. How about the Evercade handheld? Do any of you guys have the Evercade or ever seen it? By Blaze Entertainment. It's a retro console that runs on carts. It's got like Pac-Man on it. I talk a lot about it here. It comes with actual physical games in clamshell cases with actual full color manuals. Very cool. That system is good in the hands. Something's up with my chat. What's going on with my chat? Oh, why did it do that? Hold on, guys. I gotta refresh. Oh, that's what's happening on my Twitter, huh? I know how to share saying. Oh boy. All right, let's see if that helps. All right, I think we're back. What do I think about Arcade 1-Up? Oh, those are cool. Those are cool. I like the Street Fighter one. Yeah. Yep. They're very cool. Yeah, I know they got a good, decent selection, a collection of those out now, right? They're decently priced too. They're not too bad. I'm going to wrap up in a little bit, a few minutes. I might be back tomorrow. Make sure you check out the first year-end series that is out now. A lot of good topics today. We will be back with another one. What do we have here? I know. Don't you always get in that mood? You get like a Jones for that every so often. Now, here's an interesting topic. I grew up as like an arcade kid back in the day, you know? And I grew up down the Jersey Shore. My grandmother had a place right across from the boardwalk, the Jersey Shore boardwalk. And let me tell you something. It was Arcade City. I'd get there on a Friday and spend all the way to Sunday night. And, I mean, you're talking, you know, back in the day, it was Street Fighter 2 Turbo. You know, the early Mortal Kombat games, Tekken. But then I'd go in the old retro arcades, like, you know, Asteroids. They had a really cool pinball arcade where you'd actually, you know, wheel the ball back. Or, bowling ball arcade. House of the Dead with the guns. Oh, man, me and my cousin used to have a blast back in the day. You know, kids don't really remember that anymore. And I remember during those summer months having a blast playing those arcade games. I mean, I don't know how much money we spent. We'd go there with buckets and buckets of quarters and just have a blast. And a lot of those games would come out first in arcade way before the home console versions. We would have a chance to play them. Good times, man. Good times. And you'd always have somebody in the arcade that was like really good. And he would challenge everyone. Like this one arcade place, it was called Barnacle Bill's. It was not on the boardwalk. It was down the street from the boardwalk. And this kid, dude, he would stay there from morning till night. He was a Mortal Kombat master. He wouldn't even look at the controls. And he would demolish you within seconds. And everybody would try to go up against him. We had a kid like that I mean, I was like that for a while back in the day with Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Because I lived in the arcade and I would just try to, you know, main a character and then just hog the arcade machine. It was very competitive back then. We had no online back then. You were in person. You were next to a person. Fun stuff. There was a lot of fun arcade games. It was fun. Just walking in the arcade, like you said. The pinball machines, everything. Everything was just a blast. It was a fun time. We actually have a really nice arcade in the mall here, actually on the PA side, about 45, 50 minutes away. Really, they actually have, they actually have two arcades next to each other. One is an actual arcade, and the other one is like a virtual reality arcade where you sit down with a headset. It's hooked up to like a Rift. It's a Rift or it's an Oculus, I forget. But you play, and it's insane. You never even leave the seat. All right, guys. I had a blast. I wish I could do this all night. I'm going to take a dinner break. And I'm going to be on Twitch doing some, yeah, it is cool. It's cool. It's a cool place. You know what I'll do? I'll vlog it next time I'm there. I'll live stream it or video it. I'm going to take a dinner break, and then I'm going to go and do some Forza, Call of Duty, maybe some Diablo. So you'll see me on there on Twitch. All right, guys, I appreciate everybody coming by. I had a blast talking with you guys. I hope you make the next one. Take care, guys. All right, I'm going to head out. Be well. I hope everybody's safe. And, the best to everybody. I'm going to archive this and upload it to the channel. All right, you take care now. You too.